Have you ever wondered if your zodiac sign existed, not just in the modern world, but millions of years ago when humans still lived as tribes, when survival was fragile and every single role could decide between life or death? Imagine a world without cities, without writing, without laws. A world where food was not guaranteed, where the fire had to be guarded every night, where the stars above were the only guide, and where even the smallest disagreement could tear a tribe apart. In this world, Libra was not known as the seeker of beauty or the lover of harmony. Instead, Libra carried another name, the peacemaker of the tribe. The nights were long and dark. The tribe huddled close to the fire shadows, flickering against stone walls and tall trees. Men returned from the hunt, sometimes with nothing to show for their effort, their tempers short, their bodies exhausted. Women came back from gathering holding roots and berries, careful not to bring poison back to the camp. Children played loudly, sometimes too loudly, while the elders shook their heads and muttered warnings of unseen dangers. Food was scarce, emotions ran high. The smallest quarrel could spark chaos. And yet, in the middle of this fragile balance stood Libra. Libra did not hunt like Aries, nor heal like Virgo, nor build like Capricorn. Libra's role was subtler, invisible to the untrained eye, but without it, the tribe would not survive. Libra was the one who stepped forward when two hunters fought over a piece of meat. Libra was the one who listened when a mother complained that her child was being ignored. Libra was the one who spoke softly when the chieftain's anger threatened to spill into punishment too harsh for the crime. Where others fought, Libra balanced. Where others shouted, Libra soothed. Where others demanded, Libra negotiated. It was not easy. Imagine standing between two warriors, each holding sharpened stone, their eyes filled with fury. Imagine being the voice that said, "Stop. There is another way." Imagine carrying the burden of fairness when every instinct screamed to take a side. Libra carried that burden. They carried it every day, every night, every moon that passed above. They did it not with weapons, not with force, but with words, with calm, with an inner strength that sought harmony in a world that was anything but harmonious. There were nights when the tribe would meet strangers, another band of humans wandering near the river. Tension rose instantly. Should they fight? Should they flee? Should they share? While the warriors gripped their spears, Libra stepped forward. They were the negotiator, the one who extended a hand instead of a blade, the one who asked questions before war cries could begin. And sometimes that choice made all the difference. Sometimes it meant the tribe gained allies instead of enemies. Sometimes it meant survival, but being the peacemaker came with pain. Libra often felt torn apart, caught in the middle of disputes that seemed impossible to resolve. When they leaned too much toward one side, The other accused them of betrayal. When they tried to please everyone, no one felt fully satisfied. The burden of balance weighed heavily on their spirit. There were nights when Libra stared into the fire, wondering if their efforts even mattered, wondering if peace was an illusion too fragile to hold. And yet, when the dawn came, when the tribe awoke and needed someone to step in once again, Libra rose. They always rose. Their gift was not in hunting, not in healing, not in building, but in something deeper, teaching the tribe how to live together. In a world where survival often meant taking, Libra showed the power of giving. In a world where suspicion was natural, Libra showed the strength of trust. In a world where conflict burned hot, Libra taught the cooling balm of compromise. And in this way, though they left no tools, no medicines, no great shelters behind, they left something greater, the foundation of community. Without Libra, the tribe might have splintered, each member going their own way until they were too weak to survive. Without Libra, anger might have led to bloodshed, fear might have led to isolation, selfishness might have led to ruin. But with Libra, there was unity, and unity meant strength. If you are a Libra today, perhaps you have felt the same calling, the desire to see both sides, the need to bring balance, the instinct to calm storms around you. Perhaps you know the exhaustion of trying to please everyone, the frustration of carrying disputes on your shoulders, the loneliness of standing in the middle. But just as it was in the tribe, this is not weakness, it is your strength. Because the world does not survive on force alone. It survives on connection. It survives on trust. It survives on the fragile but powerful threads of peace that people like you weave every day. Life, 10 million years ago, was harsh. The nights were cold. The dangers were real, and the stars watched silently as humans stumbled toward survival. Aries may have hunted Virgo, may have healed Capricorn, may have built, but Libra kept the tribe together. And because Libra kept the tribe together, they endured, they grew, they learned to be more than just an individuals. They learned to be a community. So when you look at the night sky today, when you see the constellation of Libra shining above, remember this. Truth long before names, long before calendars and clocks, long before cities and nations, your spirit had already taken its place. You were there by the fire, standing between voices raised in anger, offering balance when chaos threatened, carrying the wisdom of harmony in your quiet, steady hands. You were the peacemaker of the tribe.